Did you know that 70% of people experience a creative block at some point in their lives? It's true. Whether you're a writer, artist, entrepreneur, or anyone who relies on creativity, hitting a rut is almost inevitable. But here's the shocking part. Studies show that creativity can be trained. That's right. If you're stuck, you can get out of it and even prevent it from happening again. In this video, I'm going to share the most effective, science-backed strategies to break free from your creative ruts. We'll dive into simple yet powerful techniques that will kickstart your ideas, even if you're feeling totally stuck. From unexpected ways to refresh your mind to tips that help you think outside the box, this guide will unlock your creativity in ways you've never imagined. Get ready to transform your blocks into breakthroughs. Chapter 1. The Creativity Detox. Purging the mental clutter. Have you ever tried to think clearly while your mind is full of distractions? That mental clutter is one of the biggest enemies of creativity. Studies show that cluttered environments can decrease your ability to focus and think clearly. That's why the first step in breaking a creative block is to detox your mind. Start by decluttering your workspace. A clean desk doesn't just look good, it helps your brain focus. But don't stop there. Also, take a break from digital distractions. A study from the University of California found that multitasking reduces productivity by 40%. Turn off your phone, close irrelevant tabs on your computer, and give your brain the peace it needs to refocus. Now, let's talk about your mind. Have you ever felt overwhelmed with ideas that don't seem to go anywhere? Try journaling to clear that mental fog. Writing down thoughts or ideas, even if they don't make sense, can reduce anxiety and unlock new angles of creativity. When you clear mental space, your creativity is free to grow. Chapter 2. Unleash the power of play. Where childlike wonder meets genius. Remember how you used to play freely as a child. It's no secret that kids seem to be more creative, and that's because they don't have the filters adults do. They let their imaginations run wild, and it often leads to innovation. When was the last time you let yourself play without worrying about the outcome? Take a page from the book The Creative Habit by Twyla Tharp. She suggests that when you play, whether it's drawing, dancing, or even just messing around with an idea, you're breaking free from the rigid rules we often impose on ourselves. Play can awaken new creative channels. A study in Psychology Today also found that adults who engage in playful activities are more likely to experience a boost in creativity and problem-solving skills. So, take time to engage in playful activities. Doodle, daydream, or even play a silly game. Your brain doesn't need structure all the time. In fact, the most creative breakthroughs often come when you least expect them, like when you're not focused on being creative. Chapter 3. The Weird and Wonderful. How embracing the unexpected sparks innovation. Sometimes, the best ideas come from the weirdest places. Have you ever thought about how embracing the unexpected can fuel creativity? Consider this. Some of the world's most groundbreaking ideas emerged from what seemed like random or bizarre sources. Take the story of Post-it notes. The adhesive was originally a mistake, but it became a global success. As Steve Jobs once said, innovation is saying no to 1,000 things. Sometimes, the most innovative ideas come when you take a chance on something that doesn't seem to fit. Try stepping out of your comfort zone. Seek out new experiences, even if they feel strange or uncomfortable. Whether it's learning a new skill, traveling to an unfamiliar place, or talking to someone you wouldn't normally engage with, these small shifts can open doors to new ideas. Science backs this up. A 2017 study by the University of Toronto found that people exposed to novel experiences tend to show increased creativity. Embrace the weirdness, and you may just stumble upon the next big idea. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're finding these tips useful. You won't want to miss the next part. Chapter 4. The 10-minute rule. Rapid-fire ideas that ignite long-term inspiration. One of the most common traps when stuck in a rut is waiting for the perfect idea to strike. The problem? Perfectionism often leads to procrastination. Instead, try the 10-minute rule. It's simple. Commit to working on your idea for just 10 minutes, with no pressure to finish or perfect it. This small, time-limited approach can free you from overthinking. You'll be surprised at how much you can accomplish in just 10 minutes. And as you continue to work, momentum will build, turning small bursts of effort into bigger creative wins. Research from the University of California shows that people who work in short, focused bursts tend to be more productive than those who work for hours on end. The 10-minute rule is a great way to jump-start that productivity. After all, once you start, it's easier to keep going. Chapter 5. The Artist's Secret. Breaking rules to make your own. Sometimes, creativity is stifled because we're following rules. We look to guidelines and expectations that others have set, and we forget that creativity thrives when we break free from those boundaries. It's about making your own rules. Take Pablo Picasso, for example. Picasso is known for revolutionizing art by discarding traditional forms and creating his own path. According to The War of Art by Steven Pressfield, artists succeed not by following the rules but by breaking them and discovering new ways to express themselves. If you're struggling with creativity, consider this. What rules are you following that you don't need to? Challenge conventional thinking and find your own creative voice. Creativity isn't about playing it safe, it's about exploring the uncharted territories of your imagination. Chapter 6. Turn your ruts into launchpads. How setbacks spark bigger wins. Sometimes, the most frustrating part of a creative rut is the feeling that you've hit a dead end. But here's a secret. Setbacks often lay the groundwork for breakthroughs. It's all about changing your perspective. A famous example is J.K. Rowling, who faced numerous rejections before Harry Potter became a worldwide sensation. Instead of giving up, she used those setbacks as motivation. Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life, Rowling once said. The same can happen for you. Instead of seeing a creative block as a failure, try reframing it as an opportunity to reset. According to a study by Harvard Business School, failure can be a powerful tool for creative problem solving if you approach it with the right mindset. Use your setbacks as stepping stones, and let them fuel your next big idea. If you found these strategies helpful, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more insights that will help you master your creativity.